brothers and sisters. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm starting to get into the St. Patty's Day. It's not for about a week, but I found these at the dollar store today, and I thought, oh my, aren't they cute? And I did have a necklace on. Check out what it looked like today. We went out and visited some friends, had a nice fire. Check out the fire. And spent the day outside. It was a beautiful day around the lake, so that's what we did. Did some barbecuing, and I was going to do my cards out there, but the wind was too much, and it would have been too much for listening, right? And you know, I try not to have too much distraction around, so you can actually hear what I'm saying. So, with that being said, let's get started. We're going to do our dinging, so if you have earbuds in, this is going to be a loud sound. Take the negative out, bring the positive in. Take the negative out, bring the positive in. Give some to you, give some to you. Yeah, so I end up driving out to my friends out, it's about an hour from where I live. So I came out here, going to spend the evening playing some games. So it's going to be fun. I love hanging out with her. So these are our Power Thought cards. Let's see what they have to say today. I release all fears and doubts. Please do. You know, that's what's holding you back. Let's not hold ourselves back anymore. Oh, this is a funky looking one. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved. I am safe. Absolutely. Once you start loving yourself, magical things happen. I mean, I keep telling you the same thing, right? It's absolutely truth. You know, I remember back in the day when I really didn't love myself and I had a lot of anger, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for the people around me. And so we got to stop doing that to our own selves, because we're only creating our own world. And being that type of person is not really nice, not to yourself, right? So why not love on yourself? Why not be happy and kind and grateful? Why not? I think it's the perfect opportunity is to start now. It's getting warm in here. It was cold outside and it's still windy out there. Even driving here, the wind was a bit much. So you let it all go and you raise your vibes, and we're on our soul journey. Let's see what they have to say. I am actually too having a drink. This is gin and tonic. It's a lemon one, but it's not like your regular canned pop, because those are too sweet for me. I don't like them. This is a different brand called Fever Tree, and we have them here in my province, and they have less sugar in them, and they're so delicious. They have different kinds. They have mandarin, they have lemon, of course, grapefruit. They even have cucumber, mint. It's absolutely beautiful. Anyways, enough of that. Let's get with our cards. Thanks for listening. Pride. Yes, have pride in yourself and respect yourself while you're at it. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And you do. So you have to understand that you do see yourself in everyone, because if you like something about somebody, it's because you like something about yourself. If you don't like something about somebody, you need to work maybe on yourself and figure out why you don't, right? Because those things are like a reflection. Like, people are a mirror, you know, when we meet people. Okay, let's see what the book says. I like the light in here because I can actually see the book. You need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life this far. You should look at the past soul choices and be mindful of how thorough your positive actions, compassion, and understanding. You have made a better life for yourself and others. Ooh, I like that. And you have. You know, if you enter into somebody's life and you make them feel magical, that would make my day, and it should make your day. How have you changed the world in some little ways? And we all are magical that way, and we're changing the world in the way we need to have it in our world, because we have our own little world, right? That we live, because everybody is different and everybody's living their different little world, and they look at and view the world very differently. How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is the time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout this journey. Celebration is required. You should always celebrate yourself. Yes, celebrate. Humans tend to spend too much time of their energy and time on negative emotions or what they have not done, right? So that's kind of living in the past, living in regret, and then you go into a depression, and then you have anger because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and your soul is telling you you need to do this, and you know, you got all kinds of sorts of feelings, right? Let's not do that. Let's not live in that negative aspect anymore in our lives. This card signifies that you should take rightful ownership of who you are and how you've shared your unique light with the world. And remember, you are magical. You need to believe that you are. You're very unique and you're very loved, right? Just love yourself first. It may also be perfect time for you to look around and acknowledge those other souls who have also accomplished many great things and who need to be reminded of them, right? And that's asking you to actually tell other people how lovely they are, or, you know, they did something, you should be proud, those kinds of things, right? We're here to lift one another up. And I hope you are doing that. Plus, lift yourself up, right? That's key. You have to fill your energy all the way to the top so you can actually be of service to somebody else and make somebody else feel better, right? Never be anybody's servant. Don't get me wrong there. Don't get that twisted. But to actually help other people and uplift other people and guide them. You may have something that they need right now, and it's not material things. It's those things to help lift them up, to make them feel better, and to maybe journey on to their next chapter. We are the key to other people as well, right? All right, Earth Magic. Okay, let's see what these cards have to say. What do you have for the collective? What do you have for the person watching this video? Ah, it's magical so far, the reading. Ceremony, invocation. It's about celebrating you. I'm telling you, we need to be celebrating ourselves. You know, we've gotten this far, right? Like I say, man, you get this far in life and you're able to get up and walk and do all those beautiful things that you carry on with yourself every day. You need to be proud of that, because some people can't even get out of bed, right? Okay, let's see what the book says. 26. Speaking of ceremonies, there's a fluff going on in the air. I went to a ceremony last night. 26. I went to a ceremony last night because it was International Women's Day, and happy International Women's Day. And I didn't say that yesterday, and totally slipped my mind at the time, so I'm saying it now. But, you know, all of us women got together. We had some breathing sessions, and then we had kokaya. It's the, you know how like chocolate is made, right? So this is the pure stuff, and it's a superfood. So we drank some of that. We had some drumming session, and I tell you, I felt so magical when I left there. And we were uplifting each other. We were telling each other stories. We were putting our intentions out there. This is the perfect time to have your intentions And it was just very, very magical. And I slept like a baby. I haven't slept like that in a long time. So I'm thinking, maybe I need to do some more of these kinds of things in my life in order for me to sleep better. Anyway, let's get to the card. It is in sacred ceremony that we have one of the greatest opportunities to experience communion with Source, one where the perceived dualities of both heaven and earth merge into the experience of the divine through the use of sacred pieces that have become imbued with the spiritual significance. We bring forth ceremony catalysts by clear intentions and preparation. Sacred ceremony is prayer in action. In this image, a woman kneels before an altar where a number of crystals are placed, light emanating from her hands. We see incense burning. Snake spirit rests nearby, and various beings appear in the wispy shroud of light around her head. All the while, the tapestry upon which she sits appears to be on fire, symbolizing the fiery passion brought on by the intense focus of spirit that has been invoked for the ceremony. Calling spirit forth in this way facilitates a direct and heartfelt sense of relentlessness to Source. I don't know why it took me a moment to get that one out. Whether through indifference, depression, life crisis, or any other manifestation of mental, emotional, or physical blockages, you have drifted from the intimacy with spirit for which you yearn. So let's get back to the spirit. Let's get back to ourselves. When you're having all those feelings, you're disconnecting from Source. It is important to do what you can to regain an experience of spiritual power that is contained within you and all around you. Do so by conducting a ceremony, one that involves not only spirit, but also material objects you consider sacred, right? And when I was doing that ceremony last night, the coqueya, I think that's how you say it, apparently the tribes actually take care of this particular plant, and they pray around it and do all kinds of different ceremonies around it, and it's very magical. When she was telling me the story, I was just like, oh, that is so cool. Set up an altar in a convenient area that is apart from your usual living space. Start with representations of 4 major elements: earth, air, fire, and water. And then add just a few sacred objects. Set your intentions for the ceremony, such as whether the purpose is for healing, celebration, or honoring a particular earth, season, or cycle. And you hear about all those different ceremonies they have too for the different moons, right? And the different eclipses and stuff like that. Then do an innovation to call upon your spirit guides. Breathe in their presence and ask these divine beings to guide you throughout the process. Trust their guidance. And then when you're doing something like that, make sure you set that intention and ask the guides, what am I to do next? If you haven't any challenges, right? Feel your heartbeat and keep breathing. Breath is the key to the actual experience of spirit, and creating a ceremony is the vehicle that supports it. That's lovely. It's nice that we got that card, because I just did a ceremony last night. And I'm telling you, I'm feeling so good today. We were out doing, and with the fire, it was around trees, it was around the water, just embracing Mother Nature and the beautifulness that she is. And of course, I've had some of my tribe people hanging out with me. It's absolutely a blessing. And if you have stuff like that going on in your world, make sure you're grateful for that. I know that I am. Okay, empath empowerment. Let's see what they have to say today. All right, we need one more card. What do you have for the person watching the video? Watch for the cosmic wink. I like that. Magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life. Yes, keep your eyes open. Not just your eyes, but your third eye. And also listen too, because things come to you in something you're listening to. It could be music, could be something you're watching, just even in Mother Nature, could hear it howling. That could mean something to you. And same with different synchronicities when it's always, excuse me, different synchronicities that are in life, like numbers. If you see a sequence of numbers, they could mean something, like the rainbow. The rainbow has significant meanings to certain people as well. And when spirit knows what you are needing to see, that's what they will provide. And you can also set that intention too. So if you're wanting something to be answered, say to your spirit guides, whatever the question is, and can you give me a sign? And then you'll get some kind of a sign. And you could even put that in the intention of what sign you want to see in order for you to move forward. Because sometimes we need to have that synchronicity or that sign or signal of something that, okay, so yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. I always keep my eye out and look out for different signs because I'm always talking to, the spirits, right? Not like ghost spirits or anything like that, but you know what I mean? Like, because you're always talking to yourself, and your spirit, to me, lives within you, right? And whatever comes down from your higher self is what's answering you, because they know what is good for you in your life, and that's where you need to go, and that's where you need to be. So in order for you to stay on that path, you need to keep your eyes open, right? And try and stay out of the negativity and be in more of the positivity, right? In order for you to see these signs better. Because when you're in that negative or depression or any kind of guilt or shame or all those feelings that make you feel yucky, you're going to miss out. And you would totally miss out on the different signs, miss out on the different things that are supposed to be coming towards you, and all the blessings in your life. So let's not miss out on life. We're only here for a moment, right? Let's not miss out on it. Anyways, I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I wholeheartedly thank you for coming back. Welcome for the new subscribers. Thanks for coming back for the regular subscribers. I am so blessed and grateful. And the comments are wonderful. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and subscribe. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Love and light.